In my previous episode, we did talk about uh, map example. So for the collection class, now we are at the point where we are uh, going through the collections map, right? And we wrote an example where we used map and hash map, and then we put the keys and values in the hash map. Now, the next question what we had is how do I iterate the map? I did show a for loop, but that is not exactly the way to iterate through a map. Uh, because here in this example, I'm putting 0, 1, 2, and then just using the same values to iterate through map. Practically, it does not always happen. What if these keys are hash keys or random keys? I cannot produce that through a counter, right? So we come back to this discussion now as that how do we iterate through a hash map? We Let's go through the APIs of what is available here for hash map. When you see this my map, when you say a dot, you do have something like entry set, right? But our ultimate aim is I need to iterate through a map. So how do I do that? There are several ways um, you can iterate through uh, stream also, but I don't want to talk about streams right now because it's too early. But let's see what we can do about this. When you do map.entry.set, what do you get? And then I say entry set dot. Now entry dot set we get for each, right? Or you get an iterator also. That means I got a iterator here. And let's try to get an iterator. My iterator. So the thing is now, what does this return, right? My iterator dot set iterator. Let's see that. My map dot. Let's remove this. Start from again. So this is the type is iterator, IT, right? So that means I will get iterator and my iterator. Equals so this is the iterator of java.util. Now here we come again back to the collection classes, and this is iterable interface, right? Let's study what is this iterator. It's java.util.iterator. What does it do? Um, dot iterator. This is the one. And what is it? Is this a class or interface? It says it's a interface. So again, the same thing, like, we have the left side iterator and right side a map, but it's called iterable collection. So where did the iterator come from? So you see that this particular iterator interface is over a collection. It takes place the enumeration of Java collections framework. Iterator differs from enumeration two ways. Iterator allows the caller to remove elements from underlying collection during iteration with a well-defined semantics. So enumerator does not allow you, but iterator allows you. This interface is a member of Java collections framework. So it is from the iterable. If you see this, the sub interfaces are there for here. These are the classes which implement the iterator. So e.next returns the next element in the iteration. And let's see if we can use this now. Let's say I put this as 0, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Then now let's say my iterator. So when my iterator has the next element, what I would do is that this is the condition I can use while so for now we know that it's not going to work. Let's add a block command and then let's try to print this. So now let's see if we can print this. Yes, yes. So use key control spacebar. And then my iterator dot next element. Next element is meant is plus so now let's see if it's going to print something. We got a iterator, then we put the keys here. No, keeps on printing. It doesn't. Okay, is something not right. Let's stop this program. Now, so now we said that while iterator dot has next element when this is true. Let's try to print dot next. So while it has next, that means it has next element. As long as this is true, we should be able to print it, right? Does this work? We need to check this. So right now we declared an iterator of type integer and string. And then while we are iterating, we're going to get the key first and the value. Let's get the key first and then the value. So now key is, let's say key is. Value is. Value is. What we did now is that we got the iterator. The iterator is of type map, integer, and string. And then we're going to iterate until this has values. I'm going to print the key and the value. Let's see if this works. Key is 567 and value is theta. Key is 10 value is gram. Key is 234. Value expert. Why is this printing something wrong? Right? First case is 5 to theta. The second one is should have been 234. There's something wrong here. Here we come back again. We define key 1, 2, 3 as Ram, 4, 5, 6 as Lakshman, 7, 8, 9 as Sita. And then we got iterator. We are going to iterate through this. Let's run the program, Java program. And what we observe is that it's printing from bottom, 7, 8, 9 Sita. And then Lakshman, then Ram. So it's printing in a reverse way, right? Uh, so iterate has got exactly the reverse order of the order in which the printing is happening, right? So first I'm printing the key, then the value. First key was just printed is 789, and then the value. It's taken from bottom. Then is there a way you can sort this map and then print it? Let's see. Don't have something like sort here. So if you want to print from first, what do we do? Let's deal about this in the next episode of how do I make sure that I print this in ascending or descending order. Do we have this something in the iterator? Let's check. We don't have anything here, right? So how do we make sure that we are going to print the first element? So now let's examine where could be the issue with our program. Why is it printing in reverse? So generally you declare, uh, you know, there are arguments for your concrete class, but let's, declare this one. And then what happens? I see all the warnings have gone here. Now, if I run this, what happens? So I'm going to not have any declaration this side because one side is enough. Does it accept this? But this is also a string. This is my iterator. Entry dot set iterator. And then run as a Java application. Proceed. Still, it is giving me in the reverse order. What is the issue? Why it is still giving me in the reverse order? How do we resolve this? So we observed that when you used a hash map here, we are getting a sorting order in the reverse. When we use a tree map, that is in the right order. I just declared an iterator here, and then I'm doing iteration. Let's see what it prints. So it is printing the right order, Ram, Lakshman, Sita. It's printing the both key and the value. So first it prints the key and next it prints the value. In the case you want to print both the key and value separately, then you have to have my iterator dot next, then into the map, which means we will say I have a map into the string entry entry um, is equal to we will add a cast here like the previous time. So we couldn't achieve this with a hash map. We could achieve this with a tree map. We declared a tree map and we used the values to put key and values. We got an iterator of type integer string. Now this exercise we are doing because we also want to have the iterator, the structure embedded of the map and value, right? So that we can print the key and the value. Now, if we run this program, we can see that it is sorted in a tree map. The hash map, it's sorted in a reverse order. So when you print this, you will get first, as per what has been entered. You got Ram first and Lakshman, then Sita. Suppose you want to reverse the order, you can do it. All you got to do is collections dot reverse. Then maybe you do this reverse. Would this work? Collection start. Now let's see. Yes, it's reversed now. So for the tree map, you can have more control rather than hash map to reverse the order or sort the order. So this completes discussions on the collections uh, which we completed in this episode. We covered the map, tree map, hash map, but we have not used sorted map. Since tree map is using sorted map, it sorts and give it to you. We are able to sort in the reverse order. What remains to us is the hash table and linked hash map, which we'll cover in our next episode. Hope you liked my discussion on collections. Please subscribe and hit the like button if you like it. And then let's take the next episode on hash map, hash table, linked hash map. Until then, enjoy. Happy Java coding. Thank you.